right, hello, everybody. Welcome in to another stream here at SD Sports Cards. This is Mike here with you. We are back after our Mondays off. We are so close on. Let me figure that out. That should not be up. There we go. We are so close on select, guys. As you can kind of see on the left hand of the screen, I've set up a filler. I'm about to drop it. Once we get that off, honestly, I'll probably just do a filler for the top two to get the Browns and the Giants, guys. Or someone who can kill it. Either way, we're so close, guys.
Dude, he just hit a Oral Hershiser to 10 auto.
Wait, what?
Series 1 Jumbo.
Wait, what? I'll be right back, guys. No, I know. That or they're using Zens. Yeah, I'll take care of that. That's supposed to be 40, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We just had an Oral Hershiser hit out of 10. Dropping stuff.
So I was gonna buy that for 40 or for 10. I mean, if that was the case.
Well, let me actually double check if it is a 10. Like, because
it can't be a gold auto.
you'd be surprised, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome in if you're just joining us. I'm gonna drop a filler here in just a moment. Just recomping something real quick, and yeah, there was a big card hit in the shop. Oral Hershiser out of 10 for the Dodgers out of Series 1 Jumbo. I will tell you this, what do you call it? They do not sign, the young kids do not sign like the old timers do. It's just scribbles now, whereas like before, it's just this beautiful auto where you can actually like read the name.
I can re-sticker. Just let me know if that's a good.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm mistyping like crazy right now. How the heck? Oh, I'm misspelling Derek Lively. That's why. Why is it not?
I think you need. You don't need that. No, but this is.
Oh no, that's Chrome.
That one, right? No. Oh. Let me see it. Here, I got it.
Maybe it's supposed to be 20, and it was just a really bad stamp.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like, yeah, because I'm looking at the comps here, and I'm like, I don't know why I would have comped it any lower. All right, who's out there with me? Sorry, there's a lot of things that we have to do, guys. So let's see. Filler 6-5.
Yeah, 20 is good.
Okay. Boom. Filler 6-5. $25 per, 2 for 48. Top spot gets Packers, second spot gets Steelers, third spot gets Ravens, fourth spot gets Falcons, fifth spot gets Commanders, and that takes off 5 of our 7 teams remaining there. That leaves the big boys that will let me filler that. If anybody wants to kill it, it is sorry, totally opened it and then there we go. It's 460, guys. There we go. The fill kill is on select hobbies 248 is 460. Who's out there with me right now? How's your week going? I've just been hanging out. Honestly, it's been a fantastic day for me. Not just from work, that's from a work perspective, but overall, things are going very well, and I couldn't really ask for more at the moment. Seriously, it's been a great time, and I'm hoping we get to rip some more. I've been on a rip streak, basically every day, whether it's a personal or a break. We just keep doing it. So I want to keep that going, guys, because it's been hot, especially with baseball. Yesterday, we had you might have seen him on stream once. He was here with me, Brian, another SDSC employee, and I picked a mega for him. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this mega was just as strong. Oh, this camera's not facing the right way. My apologies. There we go. The mega was just as good as a hobby for a lot of people. We had a Freeman patch. We had a Freeland out of 20 or out of 125, or sorry, 150. And then we also, I think it was a few Jeters and other things. So honestly, it was a big hit. They're probably the best value for what we carry for Series 1. I mean, Series 1's hobby is cheap, but megas are $60 shipped. Sorry, $60 ripped and shipped. It's 14 packs of 14 cards. You have the mega exclusive foils, which sell extremely well. We do have a WWE Universe here. Let me actually double check that. Let's see how much. I would love to rip Universe, guys. I don't like. I'm a huge. I may not talk about it a lot. Actually, no, I've talked about it a bit. I'm a big WWE fan. I've absolutely loved seeing the WWE products come out. I think Exalted comes out soon too, and we have not had any WWE in the shop since I have joined. So let's rip that, because I would love to get excited for you guys over that situation, because it's just, man, what do you call it? It's just such a fun rip for me. $385, guys. $385 for a universe. Looks like pardon me. My allergies are horrible. I need to plug in my phone. It's about to die. That's not the. Okay, there it is. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. We are super close on select. If there are teams in there that you'd like to grab, please just let me know. The filler, none of these teams are out of the store until the filler goes off. So yeah, just let me know what we're thinking, guys. I'd love nothing more than to rip today.
Is there a jumbo break? Is there a break for jumbo?
Yes.
There's a fresh case there too if you want to use that.
You looking to rip another one?
No, I was gonna put some in the display case.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, take care. Have a good one. You. I mean, do you wanna use it fresh case?
You can take it, dude. I don't care if you want to rip the case open too. We're pretty far on the case,
Oh, okay.
so
For sure.
you can go ahead and take
I
it.
just left the case over there just in case you need it.
Thanks, babe. Thanks. Yeah, I'd love to get into some cards. It would be wonderful to start out my week. Tuesdays tend to be my slower days. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty much caught up on a lot of the work that I'm supposed to do. So I'm just looking to have some fun tonight. We can hang out, we can rip, we can chat. Yeah, as I was saying a little bit earlier, it's been honestly a fantastic day. Not how I expected it to go, but in a very good way. So I'm happy to be here. I'll be with y'all until 9:30. Yeah, just let me know what y'all are looking to do. I know my girl in the chat would love to see some football ripped, as she is a football fan. The only other cards I know that she might be a fan of is Disney. Though I have not had a Disney customer here yet. Although, let's be real. Cards. She loves Disney. Her cards, she thinks they're pretty. Just like she is. I do my best. I do my best. Yeah, guys, actually, oh wow, yeah, it is about to be 6 o'clock, meaning the shop is going to be closed, and I will be here by myself for a while. So we'll just be hanging out here. We'll see what happens, and yeah.
Hey, that guy is coming to pick up.
Oh yeah, no, I see that if he
Yeah,
like knocks on the door or something or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, no, I got you.
He'll be here right around 6.
I'll try to bet he shows up at 7. I thought you're open till 7. But yeah, we have a lot that we can do tonight. Hey, babe, remind me. I know it's killing me right now, but I don't know why I can't remember whether it's the Packers or the Cowboys that you like. I swear it's the Packers, but I can't remember. Am I all wrong? 49ers. Damn it. Uh-oh. Damn you, Nightbot. Don't worry about that. That's an auto thing that it does. Nightbot's a bit of a dick. Let's be real. Packs close second. Okay, so I wasn't off with the Packers. I don't know why I forgot the 49ers, though. I should have remembered that, because James and a lot of his friends are 49er fans.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright, man. Take it easy.
There, man.
Well, the only reason I brought it up is the Packers are, what do you call it? The Packers, as you can see, are right here. How about the highlight? Say, I can always get you your first cards that you'd probably gift to your father. Actually, I just got reminded. You missed it. Since you are a 49ers fan. Um, there's a gentleman by the name of Kaler who comes in here. He buys a lot. Um, and I hit him a Brock Purdy, Joe Montana, Steve Young triple auto, which with a parallel called a Red Shimmer, which is numbered to 35. I can actually send you a picture of it. It's as a 49ers fan and as an aesthetics fan, I think you'd like it. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. He's bowling right now. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I remember you saying he was bowling. Um, which is always fun. It is. I'm glad you're here with me, though. I do see we have someone else who just joined us, so welcome in, welcome in. We're running a filler right now for basically. Oh, I didn't highlight a couple teams. Oopsie. We are trying to fill select hobby, guys. It is a filler with every team. Oh, the Giants are not supposed to be highlighted. Oops. It is our teams that are not three figures. So I'd love to get into that. If that doesn't want to, what do you call it? If that's a little too rich to start out the night, I totally understand. In which case, I'll just start with the smaller one. But there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to rip select tonight, guys. Just let me know. You can take your spots in the store. Actually, I'm gonna do that too, guys. I forgot to put it in the title. I'm actually gonna update it here in just a second. There's double rewards in the store tonight, guys. And let me actually go ahead and fix my stream so that it says that. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. 2 times rewards Tuesdays. You know, I think this filler might be a little ambitious. We'll do something smaller. Filler for two, $12 per, 2 for 22. Top spot gets Ravens, second spot gets Falcons. Let me fix this. Boom. And more thing to fix. Boom. That is there. It's pinned. Let's make it happen, guys. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? Actually, you know what? It's early. We usually don't get people to 7. We got a while. People are still coming home from work. If they got kids, they gotta take care of kids. If you're just getting home, you gotta, if you shower after work, you shower, you're exercising, eating dinner. I'm sure we'll get a little spike here around 7 o'clock. For now, we'll just be hanging out. I'll leave this filler up because it is their closest break by far. Who's out there with me, guys? If you are just joining me, welcome in. We do have the same 3 breaks as we did on screen, but our select is infinitely closer. Casey, if you're out there, I know you don't like the Ravens, so I'm sorry that I put them in a filler, but that's what I'm doing right now. We got the Falcons and the Ravens in the filler. Filler is 4-2, $12 per, 2 for 22. Top spot gets Ravens, second spot gets Falcons. We do have Prism on the screen as well. It's honestly not that far. I mean, the Giants are gone, so that's a big deal. Honestly, let me see. We are closer on select, so we're gonna keep with that. But if anybody wants to take something in Prism, we can always move that way. Love ripping some football. Again, Panini just lost their license, guys. This is our last opportunity to really rip. I mean, like, we have some Prism in house still, but this right now is our last opportunity to get this stuff before Top starts printing and our prices go through the roof. And as I've mentioned 5 million times before, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of what's going to happen at least the first few years with Topps and the NFL license. I like Topps for basketball and Chrome. Topps NFL, Chrome, if you just look at the history of it, unless they do a huge refurbishment of it and add extra autos, because football just has that many people comparatively. Like, 2 autos a box versus 1, then it's just going to be a rough going, guys. There's no football box that you get 1 auto and minus Panini 1, but minus Panini 1. And that's a completely different high-end product. So I'm really hoping they revamp what they're doing. So take your Prism, take your Select while you can, while we have all these crazy, amazing parallels. It's seriously a great time. Who's out there with me, guys? Remember, the more we chat, the more we like the stream. Obviously, if I get cards on the screen, all helps us uh, just get more viewers. The more viewers we have doesn't always translate to more customers, but you never know. Some people may vibe with me. I know I've got a few guys out here who have been here and absolutely. I mean, they've been killing it with me. Baseball's been beyond hot. MLB 25 Chrome was insane, and then God, what was it? We did Select and the Select Personal. Again, guys, Select Personals are down to 620. They are significantly down. Um, so grab them while you can, because that price is probably not going to last forever. I know they don't have the XRCs, which has a lot of people down. Let's be honest, though. Would you want an XRC without a logo? Because that's the reality of what would be happening if they did that. Um, so that's kind of just the situation with it. But even without the XRCs, I forget what the keep blanking on the extra case that they added beyond the color wheel. Um, but they still have the zebras. They have the tie dyes. They have the gold of multiple variations between the laser, finite, and there's one more mojo. There's seriously the opportunity to hit and select is way harder. Also, we've seen select has more autos than what's been advertised. Not in every box, but a lot of boxes. The personal last time that we did, God, what was it? It was three autos. We got Travis Etienne Jr. We got a Ray Davis. Mr. Nick is a huge Bills fan, so having the blue Ray Davis with the team color match, like literally to a T, well, I love doing that for him. And then we also got a Shador Sanders auto, along with a bunch of other parallels and everything else. And that's one box. This is a 2 box break, guys. So let's go ahead and try jumping in, seeing what we make happen. What are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? Help me help you by helping me help you. Let me know. I can always change fillers up. I can. I mean, I can try running it for baseball, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense right now. I can try doing one where it's just like the Giants or the Browns, but I need to know, where do we want to go? I could always do a 21 spot filler at $10 per, 2 for 18, 3 for like 20. What was that? What would that be, like 26? 20, 25. Top spot gets the Giants. We need a lot of droppers though. I know they're expensive, but they hit hard, guys. They hit hard. Who is out there with me, guys? Nightbot's on his shit again. Pardon my language. Sorry, I know there can be kids, but literally, it was the use of exclamation points that caused it to go away. I may have to ask about getting Nightbot banned. Literally, I remember I think Nick was super happy and it banned him. Yeah, I mean, I mean, if you're down for that, absolutely. Oh, hey, Mr. Weldon, too. I saw your purchases earlier. I'm so sorry for the confusion. If you saw the emails, that's totally on me. I'm Mike, by the way. It's nice to meet you. But yeah, let me work out the math on what it has to do to get $10 per, and we'll do it. So it's Falcons, Raven, Pitt, Washington. So right, I'm trying to see what kind of twofer I can do. If there's a twofer, sir. That's just what I wanted to do. I like doing twofers if I can. You don't want to. You don't want a twofer? Okay, I was just gonna have a winner takes all at 100. Just to instead of 1 for 10, it would be two, or you get 2 for 18, sir. That's all I was gonna do. Oh yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Is I just wanted to make sure that I could do it at 18, and I can. So yeah, that's all. I wanted to give you what you wanted. It was more of, yeah. Your math was 100% on point. Uh, I just like giving better deals if I can. Of course. There we go. 10-1. $10 per, 2 for 18. Toss gets Falcons, Ravens, Pittsburgh, and Washington. Select hobby 248. Let me go ahead and type this over here on the filler screen. Ooh, not 19. Yeah, dude, I always love taking suggestions. Sorry if I misconstrued what I was trying to do. Yeah, I totally trusted your math. It was more about, yeah, sometimes we can do the twofers at a little bit better of a price, and that's why I love doing that. I've been a breaker and on the other side of breaking. So I'm really hoping to get this off today, and I appreciate you taking those big spots too. Oh crap, main's down. There we go. You'll take one for now. You got it. Do you want me? Is your name just EC Weldon in here, or is your full name like I typed in from the store? Okay. Just wanted to double check because I think this is the first time we've broken together. All right. I'm going to type you in just as EC Weldon for right now, and we'll figure it out. There we go. Anything is great. Okay, good deal. I'm just going to put you in there for that for right now. For keeping it the same, I will type you in there as your other name, as your standard name, just to make sure that it like all stays the same, not to create any confusion for our sorter, rather. If anybody is just joining us, guys, it's filler to take off a huge chunk of our teams. It's 10 total spots. Top spot gets in. $10 per, 2 for 18. The top spot gets the Falcons, Ravens, Steelers, and Commanders, and select Hobby 248. Honestly, a fantastic filler. It was suggested by Mr. Weldon here in the chat, and I'd love to see it go. Again, I'm always open to taking suggestions here. I'm always just trying to do my best by everybody, but I will always do requests to a degree. If you want me to dance with my shirt off, it's going to take a little bit more than a request for a filler. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Weldon. It's nice to meet you in chat. Yes, please. Hey. Yeah, no, I know. Alright. I'll make a deal. If I hit an out of 10 or less, I'll do it for like 5 seconds. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I'd have to charge you for it. $460 would be the price. I do take private requests, though. But yes, guys, we have a filler going on. 10 total spots. Top spot gets in. $10 per, 2 for 18. The top spot takes 4 teams down out of the 7 that are left. We take over 50% off. You get the Falcons, Ravens, Pittsburgh, and Washington, or the Steelers and Commanders. I call them the commies just because it's easier. But that's how I go. Oh, we had a nice little spike in viewership. Love seeing that. Guys, please help us move this up, whether it's in the store, in the chat. As you'll see, I love to do, what do you call it? I love to do requests if we get them, especially if they move. I feel like this is going to move very well, honestly. It's a great filler. The $10 spot and the 2 for especially is fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to see Select go. We've been working hard at making it happen. And like I said, out of 10 or less, I do the dance. Nice to meet you as well, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, man. It really is. I've been doing cards a very long time. It's actually my girl in the chat right there, if that makes the comments make any more sense. But yeah, what do you call it? She'll tell you I'm a nerd for cards, man. Everything from football, baseball. Basketball is my weakest sport, honestly. I do Pokemon, WWE, you name it. I just love the industry. I have been doing it on my own for a very long time, and then got hired here. Got hired on here a few months ago, and have just hit the ground running with it. I've been having an absolute blast. We've been hitting massive cards. Um, Football's been very hot as well. Prism was pretty big for us, especially FOTL. I've only personally done well. Sorry, I've seen 2 breaks done here. The one was a personal, and the other was a 2-team break, or sorry, 2-box break. That 2-boxer produced a Travis Hunter true gold RPA out of 10. Like, seriously, what was funny? I love it. I love our other streamer Ryan, but he's not a football guy, and so he knew it was cool, but he didn't understand how much that thing was worth. So it was really awesome. And then I did a personal break for one of our regulars here, Mr. Nick, and it was for his birthday, and we hit a Shadur auto, Travis Etienne auto, and then he's a big Bills guy. And while I would have loved to hit an Allen for him, he did get a Ray Davis blue auto with like the blue patch, which was the exact same color as the blue of the parallel, which tripped me out. It made me think they didn't put a patch for half a second. But it was like I hit his PC, I hit some cards of value for him, so that it's beyond that. That's an understatement. Oh, a nerd about cards? Yeah, no, I know. It is. It is an understatement. I love him a little too much. But yeah, guys, I'd love to get into some rips tonight. Honestly, if we get select off, I could see Prism moving pretty well. But who's gonna help us with this filler, guys? Mr. Weldon helped us out with this idea. Honestly, again, it's a cheap go. $10 per, 2 for 18, and the top spot gets 4 out of the 7 teams left. Basically allowing me to just filler the rest of them for the rest of the night. And then we can see it go. Or, if somebody does want to kill it, I can do it at 460. 460 is the kill price. Or if people want to split the kill price and then random names, I can do that too. But yeah, guys, let's see what we can make happen. Again, we've got plenty of personals. We'll probably make my girl's eye roll, who's in the chat right now. But I'd love to rip some WWE cards. WWE. Yeah. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. We can have a competition over it. But I'd love to rip some WWE Universe. It did just release after many, many months of wait. The cards are selling very, very well. Again, it's the first patch autos that we can get for WWE from Topps. And it is ring used for the most part. They've also have some like crazy weird patches. I think like there's a Triple H turnbuckle. But I'd really love to make this filler go for select. We're so close on it. It's been hot for us. It's 6:30, so we have a little bit of time before people fully come in. I mean, we got some viewers. So just let me know. I'll let this filler run for another like 10 to 15 minutes as more people are in here. And if we can't get some movement, I'll probably just have to change it up a little bit. The thing is, I don't know. The only issue is that I know a couple of our Casey. Hey man, What's funny is I was literally just about to mention you, dude. No joke. I was about to say, I know some people in our chat are not Ravens fans. And I was going to say Mr. Casey. And the filler has the Ravens in it. Although they got a lot of other teams in there too. So I didn't know if you were interested in that or not. Yep, I already knew it. I already knew it. I know. I'm trying to make this filler. It's a great price, dude. At 2 for 18. And you get all the teams. It's not my traditional, but we had a request. And as you know, I oblige all requests. And as you can see, Casey, I have a new viewer here. That's actually that's my girl here. That's Brittany. She's here in the chat with me today. So be nice, or she might rip your head off. She's protective. I'm just kidding. The new Boswell cards on eBay. Okay. Yeah, man. It's nice. Yeah, I'll give this filler a little bit of time. Then I'll run something probably without the Ravens in it for you. I'm not gonna lie, you and Nick are my two go-tos for, especially for football. Oh, speak of the devil. There's Nick. My two regulars, the ones who are always here with me, who love my sports card rants. I'm almost inclined to be like, hey, Casey, I'll give you a crazy discount on the Browns if you take them. Just so it's a little, it's a little painful, but you're like, damn it, how do I say no? I bet Alex would approve, too. He'd probably laugh if I texted him being like, hey, can I give the Casey the Browns at a discount if that's what it takes? Damn. Nick, don't show him that Shador card in person. He might rip it in half. That's a real hatred for the Browns. That's 1/14th the price, good sir. Roughly. 13 and a half. 113 and a half, Lydia. Yeah, you did talk shit. You did. But yeah, Nick, don't show him that card in person. Like, have protective glass between you and Casey. And maybe, like, a bulletproof glass case around there. For all I know, he's going to pull out a 9mm and try to shoot it. Damn you, Shador! Alright, I'm going to give this filler, like, 2 more minutes, and then we're going to do something without the Browns in it. Or, sorry, without the Ravens or the Browns. Just a normal Tuesday with shielding. Yeah, no, it is a normal Tuesday with shielding. But yeah, let's see. I'm not sure. I think the card shipped out for you today. Our shipper was here, I think, yesterday. So I think you should be getting your cards here soon, Nick. I hope. I think you should have got an email. Yeah, it made sense. I saw everything packed up today, and then I'm actually good friends with the guy who comes in as the postman. Really nice guy. Trying to get into Pokemon with his kids. So I've been teaching him the ropes because it's confusing, dude. The entire card world is confusing unless you've like been in it, and even then, like you have no idea when I got into this back in like 2018. How freaking confused I was, because I was familiar with Topps and Upper Deck from being a kid, right? But then I heard, yeah, you gotta know Panini. I'm like, the sandwich? And they're like, no, that's the company. I'm like, why the hell did they name a card company Panini? I'm like, I used to work at, what do you call it? at Panera, and I was like, "You mean like the sandwich that I used to make at Panera? Like, what's going on with that?" So yeah, even that. Then they keep adding parallels, and now the industry's changing again. So it's a crazy time. All right. I'm sorry, Eric. I really tried. Or Eric Eugene. Sorry. Totally wrong name. I just call everybody the wrong name. Nick can tell you that. Kept typing in Nick Hancock probably the first like 2 weeks. The filler's 4-2, $15 per, 2 for 28. Top spot gets Steelers, second spot gets Commanders. Trying to appeal to my crowd a little bit more here. So I'm pretty sure it's my two rant lovers here. No interest. Say the kill is 460. You guys can split a 230 kill if you want it, and I randomize. Although Casey may kill me if he got the Browns. He'd be like begging, "No, give me the Giants. Give them to me." He's having a bonfire? Oh, nice, dude. Oh, he'd have a bonfire. Okay. Yeah, that was the thing. That's the only issue. I would say he's having a bonfire. I'm like, is he anticipating hitting the Browns and like he's just gonna leave it burning until the cards get in? I'm like, that's a real hatred to leave a fire burning for weeks just to be like, I'm waiting for these cards to come in so I can throw them in the fire. Friggin' Lord of the Rings level of determination, climbing up friggin' Mount Mordor. Question, guys: is there a filler you'd like to see? Like, I could do like straight up just the Packers if you guys wanted, like, because they're obviously a great team. I'm trying to help if I can. You know, obviously, if there's just not anything we can do, no worries. You guys spent a bunch with me, so I'm not trying to pressure y'all. And we did get a huge push. Like, literally, if the Giants came off, it would just be over. But I can't make people buy things, and let's be honest, that is a pricey team. The problem is, even if I did like a 10 spotter, it'd be $21 per, and that's the top spot getting in, like 2 for 40. And that's just rough. Although, hold on. I have not done this here. And it would be only if you guys are interested. Again, only if you're interested. I can talk to my boss about a cereal for the Giants. We don't normally run cereals here. But if that's going to be our barrier, having a cereal, a 10-spot cereal for the Browns and the Giants makes a lot of sense because I can do, what is that? It's 10 spots. So again, I get to cut the price by like a fifth, roughly. Yeah, with two teams, it'd be roughly a fifth. So by 80% per spot, and then you have a chance. Everyone has a chance to hit. Does that sound something that's a little bit more appealing? Like I could just do it for the Giants, obviously, because I know again Casey doesn't want anything to do with the Browns. But I'm just trying to run that idea by y'all. I know a lot of other breakers who run serials, and I'm not opposed to it. But again, I need to get clearance. But like for the Giants, it would be a 10 spot serial, $21 per, two for 40, and it would just be after randomization, whatever serial you have is what you get. So we hit a 1-on-1 dart, you have the one serial, you get it. And if you didn't have if it wasn't numbered, it would be the final card number on the back. You're out of here. Oh, because I'm talking crazy card stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We need to open cards for the things that you want to have happen on stream to happen, which is me potentially dancing with or without a shirt. But yeah. It's I just want to see some cards. Nick, you want to take another personal of Select again? It's only $620. Everyday money, right? I know. I wish I could too, dude. I wish I literally could do that. All right. Yep. Sorry, Eric. I tried. Or sorry, Eugene. Sorry, I tried. I really did. Sorry, man. Yeah, guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, everybody. Yeah. Uh, that's my girl in chat. That's Brittany. Welcome in, guys. We are trying to fill her. $15 per, two for 28. Top spot gets Steelers, second spot gets Commanders, and select hobby 248. I've been trying stuff for a while. If there's no take on this in a couple of minutes, I'll probably just run a single team, like 4-1, $11 per, two for 20. Top spot gets Packers. Not sure where else to go with that. We're coming up on a time where we should have plenty of viewers here. Hopefully we can get some movement. And yeah, Nick, yeah, you did 2 hobbies in 1 week, man. I'm sorry you did Prism, though. You should have done 2 selects. Yeah, that's the tough part. Select is, I mean, again, it's hard. Prism, when it hits so damn hard. Because again, getting the money out of the box is not hard when you got a crazy card. Like one crazy card can triple your money. Select just has that, again, on average, a better box. And in this break, you're getting 2 of them, so it's honestly a great deal and situation. You went to the Browns versus the Raiders. Was this in Oakland, back when they were in Oakland, or was this in Vegas? Oh, that's a great seat. But was it in, I would say, well, I guess, was it in Oakland, Vegas, or were you in Cleveland? I'm just glad you weren't there for the what do you call it, Raiders versus Chargers, because that not last game, but last season, not last season, this 2 seasons ago, got, what was it, 49-0 by half. All right, I'm killing this filler again. I'm gonna line a new one. I do have to run to the restroom, guys. If you know me, that does kind of happens every couple hours. Drop a new filler. Hopefully we can make it move. Boom. 4-1. $11 per 2 for 20. Toss spot gets Packers and select hobby 248. I'll fix it over here. That's right. I'm jealous though. I've only been to 1 game. It was on my 30th birthday. I went. Unfortunately, it was Chargers versus Dolphins of all teams. I like the Chargers. The Dolphins sucked for a while. Tua is a. I don't remember. Well, that's what it was. Not Another Teen Movie. It released out many years ago, where the guy had the concussion counter because I don't remember how many it was. I think he was up to 13. Basically, that's Tua. Tua just has a concussion counter of a human being. He's 5'9" and throws himself headfirst into 350-pound humans. I don't care if you got a helmet. That's just stupid. Alright, guys. I'm going to be right back. I got to run to the restroom. Please drop for the filler or take your spots, guys. Oh, crap. I need this. guys, I am back. Any movement on this filler? Nope. Alright, I'm going to take an, let's just say a different approach with this. I never run this screen unless we're close. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll remove that. I need to adjust. Oops, let me fix the camera first. Hate when it does that. Boom. Okay. Now we can switch to this. Oh, filling breaking? Okay. No. We're going to go this way. Guys, let's fill this, please. We have a filler going $11 per 2 for $20. There is 460 for the kill. We're going to make this happen. I'll switch the camera back over to filling in just a second. I'm standing up because, well, my back, honestly. But come on, guys. We've got to get some spots off. There's no reason the Ravens should be sitting there, minus Casey's reasoning. There's really no reason the Browns should be sitting there. Again, there's Shador and Judkins, who both sign. You've got case hits. You've got your zebras. You've got your tie-dyes. You've got your whites. Again, the green discos. You got your snakeskins out of 2. There are so many hits there, and a 2-boxer has been shown to produce up to 6 autos. Again, it says 2 autos a box. We're seeing so many autos come out. Again, we had a single boxer with 3. We haven't seen a 101 out of that yet. Guys, the 101s out of Select are gorgeous. The RPAs are the best, in my opinion. They'd rival Spectra. I would say Spectra probably wins, but Spectra's also $1,500 a box. So, yeah, again, it's a third of the price. So what can we make happen tonight, guys? What are we thinking? Look, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. These are going out of the way. Select. We're going to make it happen, guys. So help me help you. What are we looking for? I've taken suggestions. I don't really know what it's going to take to make this happen tonight. Let me go ahead and switch over to the filling breaking sign now that I'm sitting back down. I'm not sure what it's going to take, guys. But again, we are so close. The Ravens and them are no longer in the filler, so let me go ahead and fix that. These guys are, though. What do we want to do, guys? We've got what? We have 2.5 hours left on stream. I don't mind sitting here and talking to y'all. I love doing that. What are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? Who's out there with me still? Who's watching? I'll switch the camera back over if I need to, but I'm really trying to focus on Select. We do have Prism and Series 1 on the screen, guys. 677 as the break number for Series 1. There is double rewards and on the shop as well. So please let me know what we want to do, guys. Oh, ouch. All right. There's been no movement. Back to this screen. Not that. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. What are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? There's, again, do we prefer me doing something for Prism? Do you want me to do baseball? Do we want to do it personal? Let's keep the streak going of me ripping something, guys. There's a lot of cheap personals available. Again, a Topps Mega for Series 1 is $60. They've been hot in this shop. It's been honestly really great with baseball here, but I want to rip more football. Football was the last thing I ripped, and that was hot too. Honestly, it's been fantastic here at SD Sports Cards. Gentleman earlier got a jumbo for himself and went ahead and hit a Oral Hershiser out of 10. Now, I know a lot of people, at least who are maybe a bit younger, don't know who Oral Hershiser is. But again, one of the greatest arms of all time. He has a beautiful auto. And that was just one hit out of the jumbo. So just let me know what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we had some movement in the store for what do you call it, for select earlier, but it has been a uh, rough going on movement of spots tonight. Now I get it. We what do you call it? Honestly, the people who are here are the ones who have already bought in a lot, like Nick, Casey. Donnie hasn't checked in yet today. I'm waiting for him to call me Helen Keller. That's still a hell of a story. If you guys don't know, he made a joke calling me Helen Keller before I was. You can go watch the video too. So like, there's no reason me not telling the story. He did that. He bought a personal stadium club for MLB, and coworker Kyle was here. And no joke, like the stadium club is kind of like right over here. But what happens is that I don't see the hobby, and no joke, I'm resting my arm on the cardboard that is the hobby case, looking at the blasters, and being like, Kyle, where's the hobby? And he literally comes over. He's like, dude, your arm's on it. I'm like, oh. And I'm talking about maybe 2 minutes after he called me Helen Keller. And I just had to say, like, literally, I was laughing my ass off over there, being like, you know what? Maybe I am Helen Keller. Like, just completely missed it. So, him giving me crap is totally merited, although I will admit it was a very funny scenario. Helen Keller hits cards. That's all I can say. Although I do have my own questions about whether Helen Keller was real. Because, like, again, how? At least at the time, how? Explain it to me how that worked. Oh, there's Donnie. There's Donnie. Dude, you got me so bad that day. It was so funny. Like, it was so on point. Logged in to hear that stuff. Oh, the timing. Right? No, the timing of that. That's awesome. I couldn't help it, dude. It's such a funny story. How you been, Donnie? How you been? I feel like it's been a couple days or a couple streams since I've seen you. Oh yeah, no, you're good, man. Let me know. It is double rewards today. So yeah, no worries. We don't even have any takers on the fillers tonight, so have at it, my man. Have at it. Oh, in Denver. Very nice. How are you liking it? If you see a little bit earlier up in the chat, that's actually my girl in the chat. Um, we were curious again. We've been talking about Denver, and we were curious how it is. I know it can be pricey, but I've heard like yeah, as long as you're in a decent area, I've heard it's pretty nice. Although we don't have to talk about the airport thing. That whole thing's weird. Actually, yeah, after the Epstein files, I don't even want to know what's going on underneath the Denver airport. Sorry to bring that up in the chat, but yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you can go ahead and Google Denver airport. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but yeah. That Mustang don't look right. Also, why do you have to take 75 trains to get to the right terminal there? I mean, I get it's on a mountain, but other than that, I've heard good things. We got Donnie in the chat. Looks like he's looking at the store to see what he wants to take. Hope you're. I just want seasons. That's fair. Seasons are nice. And Colorado is one of the best places to do it where you're not going to get your butt kicked. Yeah, I do love a good spring and a good summer. The only thing for me is actually I like the cold. But after living in Texas and a little bit in South Carolina, I just don't want humidity. Humidity kicks my butt. When you're over 200 pounds, like you got too many places to get that that way. I'm just not going to get too graphic with it, but yeah, it's just not comfortable. I played baseball in Marietta. I played baseball in Phoenix. I'd rather play in Phoenix personally just because it's not humid, but it's so hot still. Donnie boy. Packers, oh, dude. You're the king, man. I'd ask you to marry me, Donnie, but my girl would get pissed. And boom. Denver is gross. Noted. Noted. You heard that. I heard that, hun. No Denver. Phoenix is great for hitting. Yeah. Phoenix is great for hitting, it is. The thing is I did, again, that was wood bat tournaments. Yeah, Arizona's a dry heat. Too much baggage. Donnie, you don't know my story, brother. For all you know, I've got too much baggage for you. Just messing. Yeah. And babe, what he's talking about, Phoenix is great for hitting for baseball. Donnie's a big baseball guy. But yeah, Arizona's very much a dry heat. I don't know. Collegiate Wood Bat Summer Ball League out there. Yeah. So I actually got to participate in that for a little bit. Um. Right. He did say Denver's gross. Although if you've been to Colorado Springs lately, tell me no, Donnie, because we're looking there. We've heard that can be nice too, but Colorado's Colorado. But yeah, I played for back then. It was called ABD. It was Amateur Baseball Division. But our teams would actually go out there, and we would compete in some of the wood bat tournaments. It was like a smaller one. It wasn't the one with the actual collegiate teams. Ours not all the. Sorry, it was not the Division 1 collegiate teams. I think it was D2 or D3. Um, and they needed more teams to help prop it up, and so ABD was made up of Colorado Springs. Is nice. Okay, noted. Noted then. I only drove through there once. St. George. I haven't been to St. George before. I drove through Colorado Springs going to Steamboat Springs. Love Steamboat Springs, but again, very vacationy. I don't know. The weather there seems pretty ideal. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we will, babe, for sure. Um, but yeah, no, I actually did some of that collegiate wood bat tournament. I do love a good national park. I do like to indulge what is both legal in California and Colorado. So that and the nice national park does sound nice. All right, I didn't come out with a new filler. Sorry, got caught in conversation. I do want to visit Yosemite again. I haven't been since I was like 11. I'd love to visit there. I want to go to the Redwoods as well. It's pretty far north, though. Nice. Whoops, I messed up there. That's not what I wanted to do. Really? Damn, that is a nice location. That's no joke. Check out the Sanders in Colorado in the spring/summer. Huh. Hey, look at that. We're moving spots and we're getting vacation and visitation ideas. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to do that at a little bit of a discount. Yeah. Yeah. Dunes in Utah, too. Yeah, I don't mind Utah. The only thing is, I'm not Mormon. Neither is she. I mean, I'm Jewish, and Mormons do like Jews, from what I've seen. Like, I've never met a Mormon that doesn't like Jews, but yeah. Oh, you're saying the dudes in Utah's that close. Okay. Man, there's a lot to do, right? Are you saying St. George is like has all of that right there? How populated is it though? Actually, yeah. Alright. I ran this not terrible college town mostly. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I'd love to visit there. Not sure, like, again, not looking at moving anytime soon, you know what I mean? But we're also looking at places that, like, could be, if that makes any sense, like in the future, if that's the decision we end up making. Um, College towns are tough. Also, you just need to make sure you don't move into a cult neighborhood. All right. Well, that's enough of it in itself for me to say. Probably not. Kids, landed affordable. Did you read the last message that said cult neighborhood? We need to avoid those. All right, guys, we got a filler. 5 total spots. Top 4 get in. $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot. Oh wait, whoops! I did not do that right. Sorry. That is. Sorry. My apologies. I completely. Yeah, that was not enough spots. Sorry, my math was horrible there. Yeah, sounds like to me. Sounds good to me though. Yeah, as long as there's no cult neighborhoods. I'm guessing it's St. George, Colorado, right? Yeah, I almost just sold that for half off, and I would have gotten in big trouble. Yeah, which one has the cult neighborhood? Just curious. All right, there we go. The filler is now live. Filler 10 for $10 per, 2 for 18. And damn it, 3 for 25. I can't type tonight. I apologize. One more time. Let me fix that 2 with a 3. Boom. Polygamy and don't drink red wine on a full moon. Isn't it a full moon tonight? So you're telling me it's a dangerous place right now? Yesterday was? Okay. So the red wine crazies happened yesterday. Noted. Alright. Who's going to help us with this filler? Or would we rather I just filler the Browns right now? Like 10 spots. We'll just do it at 13 per, 2 for 25. Anybody interested in that one? Or True. White wine and tequila. We're getting some viewers, guys. Mm-hmm. What I'm telling you is if you aren't Mormon, you shouldn't live across from the temple. Noted. Noted. Yeah, no. I'm probably good with that. Yeah, Utah's probably not on my list of places I'd like to live. I didn't mind visiting Salt Lake. Ironically, one of the better Brazilian barbecues I've ever had was in Salt Lake City, Utah. Also, they were serving crocodile, which was interesting. But yeah, no, it's one of the last places I would have expected to have high quality Brazilian steakhouse or rodizio. But sure enough, that's where it was. Guys, we are. What's the kill honestly, now. He took the Giants, so the kill's got to be like close to nothing. The kill is 225. Who's going to help us? I want to rip. I wish Eugene had stuck around. I don't. He took what do you call it? The Jags, the Titans, and the Raiders. And I was thinking he was hoping it was going to go tonight. And now, I mean, we're close. Yeah, doesn't Utah also have weird laws about drinking? Yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. So here's the thing. I haven't interacted with a ton in my life. But there was one who was on my baseball team. Poor guy. Man, like you talk about sheltered, but also like just didn't seem right and not in any other way. Like we just felt bad. Like it seemed like something was going on. Um, dude, I felt horrible for him, man. Like he just didn't seem like he was happy in his situation or with his life. Um, and again, I'm not going to say all of them are like that. Obviously, there's extremes to everything. But yeah, it's religion. Talking to religion and talking about religion is to go hard with 1 ounce of freedom. Gotcha. It's tough talking religion in general. You know what I mean? Especially again. So I'm Jewish. Jewish people don't really have any kind of evangelism or again. There's not an active attempt to try to convert people. I guess is the best way to put it. Like if people want to convert, we accept them, but to a degree, reform for the most part. Um, but with any kind of conversation like that, even if you're like talking about it, it's hard when people are very again there's religious beliefs and then there's almost like if you don't think it there's a risk of being punished, and I feel like a lot of them feel that way, and that's kind of scary. So yeah, I feel for you on that. I haven't had a negative experience personally, but I've had experiences where I'm like, or I was just like, I feel bad for you, man. And it's not because of any other reason. Like, I've met some happy ones, but others that were seemed very unhappy with their situation, yet they felt obligated to continue. Sorry, I'm not trying to go on a religious diatribes, guys. Let's try to fill this. The kill's 225. The filler is to try to take off every team minus the Browns. I may have a tiny bit of wiggle room on that kill if somebody wants to take it, though. Yes, actually there were. You're not wrong. It is more of a... it's a modern... it's more of a modern situation. So a lot of it has to do with, again, so this has to do with the Ashkenazi bottleneck that happened. Essentially, there were a lot of there was a bunch of Middle Eastern Jewish men who wound up going and having babies and converting Christian women throughout Europe. And that derivation is actually where you see most Ashkenazi Jews coming from. During that situation, they were in an active period of trying to. It's not. I wouldn't say necessarily evangelize. I think it was they were driven out and they had no choice. But there was an evangelization at that point due to that. And so the thing is, after that though, it kind of stopped, and the main reason being was that after times of the Torah, because again it's ancient times, things like the Spanish Inquisition, and so on, made being a Jew outwardly a little bit more risky, which is part of the reason why evangelization was stopped. It was also self-preservation. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the most noble thing. Like it's not like we're we're not trying to make you convert, but it did cease around that time, due to the persecutionary nature of what happened during the Spanish Inquisition and the surrounding areas in Europe. So a lot of it was like not wanting to be like, I guess, inquisited. But yes, historically there were, very much so, and there's no denying that. My brother's actually a rabbi, and what's funny is I consider myself Jewish with a hyphen, mainly because I love a good bacon cheeseburger. Like, I really do. So good. I can't help myself. Like, I'm sorry. If that makes me a bad Jew, so be it. But I'm gonna eat a bacon cheeseburger on a Friday while watching TV. Alright, guys, who's gonna help us with select? We are so close here. It's the truth. You know me. Like, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. Like, when it comes to some of that stuff, I totally understand the ideology behind it. But, like, here's the thing. You used to be able to get trichinosis from eating pork. And so it made sense why pork was taken away. Then people learned you have to cook it fully. And then trichinosis stopped. The idea, which I can respect, is that eating beef with the milk is somehow sacrilegious because you're eating the meat of the mother along with the milk, or the milk of the baby. Now, that would be true before the separation of dairy cows and meat cows, but there's a separation now. So again, the qualm has disappeared, at least ethically. And so I'm like, when I look at it, I'm like, well, pragmatically speaking, I understand why it made sense then. But I'm going to be honest, I'm going to drive through Carl's Jr. if I'm tired after breaking on Friday. I'm sorry. And I'm getting myself a Western bacon cheeseburger, and I'm probably watching SmackDown. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, dude, I'd love to. I'd love to go to lunch, man. I'm around a lot. Yeah, I don't even work. I don't work till 4 o'clock on a lot of days. So that'd be great. I'm always around for the most part, unless I'm going out to visit her. Just me and my pups for right now. Fourth. My fourth spot. God, I can't type. Okay. You want to go to lunch too? Okay. You can be, if Donnie says it's okay, you can come to lunch. All I know is Donnie would definitely wind up revving me in one way or another if we had lunch. We can go to Arizona and have Portillo's. Perfect. I haven't had Portillo's in forever. No, just bring you home leftovers? Noted. I mean, he wants to go to Arizona for Portillo's, though. Although, I don't know. Is there one out by you? I do, too. I haven't had Portillo's since I left Dallas. That chocolate cake. The first time I learned about Portillo's was, what do you call it? Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy, the stand-up guy. Because he was talking about the chocolate cake shake and everything. And then I desperately wanted to try it. Alright, there it is. Alright, Donnie and I are going to have Portillo's with my girl. Now I'm hungry. I had a sandwich today, and that's in a bagel. That's been it. I just realized I said I'm Jewish earlier and I had a bagel. How fitting. Yeah, guys, we got this filler going on. I don't know if anybody's really going to jump into this, but we'll see. Dude, yeah. I'm with you. Although you have to admit, we're a little blessed over here in Southern California when it comes to our taco shops, dude. It's $18? Well, you're on DoorDash, right? If you're on DoorDash, they increase it by like $3 inherently. But also, yeah, food, like, depending on where you order from now, it's either cheaper than eating out or cheaper than eating in, or it's like exorbitantly more expensive. Uber Eats was the cheapest. Yeah, that's all of those apps absolutely put you through the ringer when it comes to paying for stuff. Like I remember I was looking at one. I mean, I don't know why I love certain cheap Chinese food, but I love pickup sticks and they don't have it in Dallas or anywhere else I was living. And so I like eating it here now and again. And I was looking at it and like for extra chicken it was like $18. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. It was like $18. If I wanted to do it with the delivery, before tip, it was like $30. And I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's cheaper based on the distance for me to Uber there, Uber back, and just pay for it myself. Which it actually would have been. So the irony there is grand. Let me go ahead and reline the filler. There is a lot of chatter, which I love. More chats, more people come in. But we're super close on select, guys. The kill is... Oops, I don't want to print my screen. No, that would be weird. As much as I love the chat tonight, I do not want to print out to have a permanent copy. That is our filler right now. That will take off everybody but the Browns. If that doesn't go in a couple minutes, then I will, what do you call it? What are we thinking, guys? This filler not what we want. Do we want a 10 spotter for Cleveland? What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking, guys? This not it? Okay. We'll remove this. We'll just do one for the Browns, I guess. And sorry, guys, I do have to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Oh, 2,481. I wish we had that many select breaks. 248. All right, guys, be right back. Run into the restroom. Please feel free to drop. And again, if you want any spots, please feel free to take them in the, what do you call it? Take them in the store. We do have double rewards going on in the chat. Or going on in the chat. Going on in the store. guys, I am back. Any movement on the filler, any movement in the store. We retained viewership. Nice. Although people here do like the empty chair mojo. And if you guys have been here, you do know there is clean hands mojo, guys. I don't hit bigger than after I go to the bathroom and clean my hands. So if there was ever a time to actually get into the break and or kill it, now is the time. How did our viewership go down as soon as I show back up? That doesn't make any sense. What are we thinking, guys? This is, again, we've got what? Again, the kill is what is it? Sorry, 225, guys. That's basically the cost of what the Giants were. You get to kill the break, we get to see the cards. Shador's been coming out a lot here. We just hit it in the last box. Seems like it's probably going to be a Browns case. Just let me know. Again, if someone does want a personal select at 620. Sorry, this hat gives me a headache every once in a while. Being bald and having to wear hats, so much fun. I mean, luckily I don't have a lumpy head, but my viewership goes up when I go bald. That's funny. We can't have too many people like me in one room, though, otherwise too much glare on the cards. What are we thinking, guys? Help me help you. What do we gotta do? Do I gotta start ranting about why Topps is going to not make NFL as good as it once was for cards? Because it's the truth. Look, Flawless just released. I think they're doing Chronicles. I think they're doing Silhouette. Nothing really desirable for NFL. And the thing is that we're going to have a transition to the Topps era. What we've seen is that Topps does not produce as many products per fiscal year as Panini. We're 4 products in with over half the season done with the NBA, and the NBA is a much, much longer season than the NFL. Now, mind you, the NFL does have a lot of releases that happen postseason. You know, Prism historically come out in December or January. So don't get me wrong, that's not abnormal. The difference being is that by the time the end of the season's happened, at least 8 to 10 products have dropped from Panini, whether it be low, mid, or high end. We're not going to be seeing that with Topps. Topps has taken on every license under the sun. As you guys saw on my screen earlier, WWE Universe is in the shop. That was slated to be released in July of last year. The reason, it's not just the on-card autos and needing event-worn material. That's not the reason why it took so long, guys. It took so long because in July, they realized, oh crap, we need to print the crap out of NBA right now, because that's going to be a huge seller for us. So we're going to do paper right now, and then we're going to do chrome right after, along with the sapphire and the delight that goes along with that. We didn't see another product for how many months? Until midnight? And now we have Finest. It's not necessarily the best look. This is more than an NFL season, and what we again, if you want to split up the tops releases, that's fine. But again, Topps Chrome are kind of babies of one another, and so right now is the best time to get licensed football that actually hits for the money you're going to spend. I guarantee you, if the Browns were in Topps Chrome, it would be twice the price and it would be half the autos and like a quarter of the color. If anybody's ever opened an MLB Topps Chrome box or an NBA Topps Chrome box, you know that it does not hit like a Select or a Prism. Just doesn't. Not even close. You get 12 Prisms in, what do you call it? In Prism. I think you get, what is it? It's 15 in Select. You get 4 if you're going to count them. I mean, if you're going to count the X-Fractors and Refractors, fine. But again, you get like 3 or 4 silvers in a box of Select and like 2 in Prism. So the other 10 are numbered and 12 are numbered in Select. You get 2 or maybe 3 numbered in Topps Chrome Hobby with 1 auto. I'm really hoping that they increase the NFL auto amount because it's just not going to be enough with 1. But I'm telling you, if you like your players, again, if you like the next rookie class, go for it. If you want to get, your licensed Stroud autos and Knicks autos and May autos and all that, please. Again, I totally understand that those are going to sell well because they're going to be firsts. But if you're a fan of the player and you want an opportunity to actually get them without spending an arm and a leg, now's the time to do it. You're not going to be seeing prices like this for 2 boxers. Maybe 1 boxers. There'll still be your cheap and affordable teams, but they're not going to have any desirable rookies, and they're going to be one of your weaker teams. I mean, like, again, the Jets are $14 here. I guarantee you see that at 20 for Topps. And it's for no other reason than they have the complete market share. And I'm not a fan of it. I miss the days when everybody held a license. I'm not saying it was perfect, but it created competition. Some of the biggest innovations came from that time. What do you call it? It was Exquisite from Upper Deck and Flawless. Flawless came almost immediately after for Panini. Okay, Flawless was a derivation of, like, again, National Treasures as well. They're all derivations of the high-end products that were created due to the competition of trying to have the best athletes with the best cards. Now, Upper Deck did it so well with Exquisite, with LeBron, Kobe, everybody. But then, again, they lost their license to Panini. Now, Panini did their high-end very well. But this is where you started to see the derivation of, like, again, yeah, you saw LeBron only signed for Upper Deck, but you still had Topps licensed LeBron cards. It doesn't happen anymore, and I'm not a fan of it. While I understand it streamlines the sources of revenue for everybody, Topps has not increased their means of production, and it irritates the hell out of me. We're going to see delays like nobody's ever seen before on Topps NFL. We're going to see paper and we're going to see chrome. But even the things that you saw that were unlicensed, like Cosmic, guys, I don't know if you're going to see that the first year. They have so much other stuff that they can do, or so much other stuff that they have to do. They're doing Pokemon this year. As much as a fan of as I am of Pokemon, I'm not a fan of Topps taking it on top of everything else. They do Marvel, they do SpongeBob, they do Star Wars, they do WWE, they do UFC. Got baseball, basketball, football, tennis, soccer. Like, I get like Disney. I get Disney, and I think it's Disney, tennis, and soccer are produced in Italy. So those 3 don't count as much. All the rest are U.S. produced in Plano, Texas. I know because I used to live there. And it's not as big of a facility as you might think. They can make the printers go faster, but we all know what that does, and it makes quality absolute crap. So that's the big thing, is that I'm a fan of Topps. Do not get me wrong. I think Topps does a few things very well. I think certain Topps Chrome products are very good. I'm hoping they make Topps Chrome NFL fantastic. Guarantee 2 autos, because 1 auto is not going to fly. It's just not for NFL. There's just too many people who sign, and you have to guarantee it's an elite auto every box. Because no one will be happy spending $400, $700 to $800 on a box and pulling, a refractor auto of some lineman. Now that can happen in Prism, but you have all the other Prisms to make up for it. If you have 2 to 3 other serialized cards to make up for it, it's going to be hell. That is why it is the best possible time to buy Panini Football. Prism is going to go up. Select is going to go up. Look at the stats on the wax of last year NBA Panini products. Specifically Prism, Select, the big hitters. Now they go up every year, but also the singles have gone through the roof. And the reason is some people already miss it, and I understand why. You're not going to get a mosaic kind of product, a select kind of product out of NBA or out of Topps. Finest is the closest thing you can get to select, and it is way more expensive. Now you get 2 in NBA, 2 autos in NBA, which is great, but I don't want to have to wait for Finest for 2 autos in NFL. So the reality is, guys, most of these boxes, unless it is an absolute trash rookie year, go up significantly over time because more and more of it keep getting ripped. That inherently increases the value of any desirable single that is ripped out of there because it is that much harder to get. Now, obviously, the player has to be good. Now, if you get I don't know. Who am I going to try to... if someone's out there, throw out a horrible football name. Like a person who just I don't know. I'll use Manti Te'o. Him and his fake girlfriend. You get a Manti Te'o 101 auto. Who cares, right? Unless you really like people who have fake girlfriends. But yeah, again, that's not necessarily going to carry you. But let's just give an example. Let's say you get a Justin Jefferson for the Vikings for 200. Let me see what the percentages are on that, man. I may just have to take that. No lie. Let's see. What am I doing? I have a calculator right here. That's the wrong way. All right. What I'm going to do, Donnie, I'm going to send off a text. It is Alex's birthday today, so I don't necessarily expect a response. If I don't get an answer, then I'm going to take the kill. The only thing I can say is that Alex may come back and be like, hey, I need a few more bucks. And that's just because I wouldn't have an answer yet, but I'd honor it for you, okay? So I'm going to do it. I need to reach out to Alex. I'd imagine he would say yes, though, giving it to you. Oh, you did. Yep. Yep, I see it. I just told him what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill it out of the store because I don't want anything coming off. I'm gonna type your names in. I will give it. All right. I'm gonna give it till 8:02, Donnie. Okay. And if not, I'm gonna rip, and we'll just go from there. Sound good? Let me go ahead and type your names, and it is killed out of the store. I have every faith. Give it again. You buy, dude. You buy with us so much. I don't believe it's gonna be an issue. But again, it is Alex's birthday, so I also don't expect a response. If he does, that's awesome. And if not, we'll rip, and I'm back tomorrow, so we can figure it out there. What is all of this? My phone is blowing up. Yeah, what was making it, dude? I did. No notification is newer than 2 hours. Why is my phone vibrating like that? Oh, you have 500 in store credit right now? Oh, dude, if you have that, then I'm not worried about it. You guys can figure it out later if you have to. Okay, no. If that's the case, we'll just rip. I didn't know you had that. And again, I trust you on that. Don't worry. I've seen your boxes both at Mara Mesa and at, what do you call it? At Poway. So I totally trust that, dude. I got you. Let's just start ripping then. Let's see, though. I just put those 2 boxes there. We're going to do that. I got a feeling about that box. Let's create some space. Thank you, Donnie, for the kill, man. I really appreciate it. Universe. It'll go right there for right now. I was not picked up at 6 p.m., so we use this for a moment. Oh, is that what that box is? Dude, so here's the thing. I do all the pricing and stuff. As well as, like, you know, I'm kind of the manager. Like, I'm not really the manager. I'm the head of it. And I saw the box, and I didn't at Mara Mesa, and I didn't touch it because it said Donnie on it, and I thought it was you. I didn't know it was. I knew it was your cards, but I thought it was cards that you needed to pick up, not cards that you sold to us. That's my fault for not asking anybody. It's kind of funny though. That makes sense, dude. You had some nice stuff in there. I remember going through it a little bit. And then I saw your name on the box. I'm like, oops. All right. This is Select Hobby 2 box, 248. Thank you, Donnie, for the kill. Are you the one who had the pristine cards, by the way? I saw some of those. Did you have all the Padres pristine, by any chance? we had like a buttload of those. Empty box number 1. Honestly, I love the look of Pristine this year. And it may be just biased because of that crazy run that we've had on this channel, but it's a beautiful... I like that product. I'm also a sucker for a good mag, not to mention they're like $4 nowadays, so... And empty box number 2. Let's move this chair and get to it. That pack was sideways out of the box. Let's see. This guy feels fat, and it's a filler pack. I knew it. It's funny. The filler packs do not feel the same as the patch packs. I just hate to say that out loud, but it really does not. Like, not at all. Like, I don't know if it's just years of working in kitchens and having gathered, like, a better sense of my, my hands and all that. So, I don't like that on Select this year. All of the colors on top. Probably went hard last year. Okay. No, these were 2025s. Because, yeah, there was like a Merrill and stuff, but they were, what do you call it? They were 2025s, not 2024s. Fake out number 2. Now this is the pack with the patch. No, it's not. It's another fake out. Goddamn, how many fake outs are they doing? They used to do like 2 to 3. Dude, it's been my favorite football product since the very beginning. It always has. It hits so much harder than Prism. The multiple levels, the fact that you actually get a better view of the player and the variety of shots, and that you can get RPAs, and that the RPAs can have some of the nastiest patches for the price point. Like Illusions has nice patches, but the cards are against paper stock and all that. Like, I'm a huge fan of Select. For whatever reason, I decided to PC Darrington Evans in 2020. He was the highest drafted ever Appalachia State guy. And no joke, I had 9 of his 12 one-of-ones. I was missing his field level, his premier, and then like one of the, or sorry, no, I was probably missing a few because I was missing like 2 of the retail. But yeah, like, dude, I loved Select so much. I wanted to collect the crap out of it. Select and Spectra are my 2 favorites. I know I'm a little, okay. Sorry, I had to peek at that one. Select and Spectra are my 2 favorites. Spectra is obviously very expensive. But what's hilarious is the Spectre cards just don't carry that premium. But I just love the parallels. But the tie-dye is probably my favorite individualized parallel, because the white, you know, went everywhere now. I loved the white mosaic before. Tie-dye, and I love the snakeskin out of 2. It's very unique. What is it about Select that you like, Donnie? Honestly, you've got most of the big teams here, so I'm hoping we hit for you. I love it. My girl was in the chat tonight, and actually our viewership's been some of the best that it's been in a long time. Although she was chatting it up, and that does help people see our stream, as I was saying. Or maybe just everybody in the select break's already here. Gold, snakeskin, tie-dye. Good choices, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit impartial to the, what do you call it? The gold, you know how they have the 3 different finishes for, select? It's the Mojo, the laser, and then the finite. For select, I'm a big fan of the Mojo. Personally, I like the gold Mojo. I like the finite for the black. Or the Mojo's nice for the black too, but I will say probably considering it's such a low numbered parallel, I love what do you call it? The snake skins. And again, I know it's select what do you call it? Select Asia or select choice, but I do like the dragon scale parallels out of those too. Those are extremely nice. I think they have some of the nicer parallels there. I would say the dragon scale and the black golds are my 2 favorite if you're going to do it between like optic and prism. Well, actually, I like the optic black gold a little bit more, not going to lie. Alright. Alright. Let's see, that's the box that I have a good feeling about. Let's see if I'm right. That was off center. I always knock the dang camera. Alright. Let's see a gold, snakeskin, or tie-dye. Let's see a dart. Let's see a Shador. Man, I want to hit the Bills for my man Nick. I want to hit the Bengals for Casey. Right? Bengals for... No, that's Muhammad. Who'd Casey take this time? There's a few... I want to hit for everybody. Let's just do it. I'm saving that. That looks... Yeah. We're going right to left. It's been treating us well. Terrell Owens. Whoa. For the Giants. And Donnie. I'm guessing... Lad's dad. Phil McConkey. Am I out of sleeves already? God dang it. Sorry. That's my fault. That's not the McConkey I expect to pull out of select. Phil McConkey on the Silverado. That's interesting. Not numbered. That's a horrible auto, man. Is that even McConkey's auto? It looks like Q-Mo McGuggo. Silver Cooper DeJean. Chris Chambers. Ooh. Tyler Shaw. Charles Woodson. Jared Goff. Whoa. Oh, shit. That's a zebra. Zebra. O'Marion Hampton. Phenomenon. That's for, what's it called? Who took him? That's right, Andrew. Padre. Dude. Congrats, man. Rookie Zebra. Phenomenon. O'Marion Hampton. We went to the zoo. I need another stand. Holy crap. That caught me off guard. That's the box that I'm... Okay, I switched the boxes out and got a zebra. Hell yeah. Big congrats. Let's get some more hitters for y'all. Select's been hot, guys. Michael Williams, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey, Xavier Legit, Mike Singletary on the auto. This has to be a 3-auto box. There's no way they'd Singletary and McConkey us. Who's got the Bears? Donnie. Donnie's taking up all the autos. Brees Hall, Brock Purdy, Joe Burrow, Andrew Van Ginkel on the blue checkers out of 175. Evan McPherson, Dylan Gabriel, Taj Brooks, RJ Harvey on the blue checker out of 175 as well. Azaria Thomas, Michael Penix on the throwback, and Jaden Higgins for the Texans on the field level silver. Field level silvers are not an easy hit. Let's go ahead and sleeve encase those. Hell of a start. We already... This case has had two... I don't even know if it's the same case, actually, so I can't speak on that. But in the last couple of selects, we have seen a zebra and a color wheel. Both of them rookies. Again, you got a first rounder in Omarion Hampton. That's crazy awesome. We've been on a really good run here at SD Sports Cards. Now, I want to hit a little bigger for you, Donnie, considering how much you took for us. I mean, 2 autos isn't bad, but again, Singletary's a nice name. Please tell me if you think that's the right auto for that person. I mean, I guess it could be. Yeah, no, I guess it is. That's pretty rough. That's rough. All right. Let's keep going. I'll take a bigger handful. All right. We got Riley Leonard. Savion Williams on the tricolor. That one's out of 199. And the Packers is Donnie as well. There we go. Chris Boswell. A.J. Brown. Cole Kmet. Tyreek Hill. Baron Sorrell. There's our third auto. I knew something had to come out. I knew it. Where's my thick sleeves? They were all right here. There they are. Now the question is this out of 75 or out of... All right, 1 second. Out of 75 or out of 35? I will check once I get it in the sleeve. Out of 75, Corey Kroske Merritt. And that is for Donnie Arthur. Donnie, you have you've taken every auto in this box, good sir. I'm quite happy for you. Glad that we're heading for you on the kill. Ooh, okay. I see something spicy back here. Jalen Hurts. Jonathan Tank Bigsby on the lime out of 49. Nice. Ray Davis, RJ Harvey on the silver prism. All right, Cam Chancellor, Eli Eomaner, Najee Harris on the silver. We got Cam Ward on the field level. Savion Williams. Trey Harris, Chargers are doing quite well. And for Donnie and the Browns, Quinshaw Judkins, patch out of 99. That is a nice patch. That. Yes, Casey, we know your feelings, good sir. You have to admit that's still a very clean looking card, though. Despite your feelings about the Browns. That's a thickie. Honestly, I'd rather have a Judkins over a Shador personally, although I know Shador sells a little bit higher. I think Judkins is going to be an elite receiver in this league. Come on. There we go. That is a thick boy. We still have more to go, but this may be one of the best boxes of Select I've seen in a very long time. The autos are solid. And then, again, the patch and the zebra. What do you call it? The patch and the zebra on that is absolutely crazy, and we're not done yet, guys. Yeah, I'm glad that I switched this box out. I don't know if there's anything great in the other one, but right now, there's I think there may even be extra color. There's already extra autos. Because, yeah, I mean, we have the prisms are supposed to be 15, including silvers, and I'm pretty sure we're over that already, and there's more to go. So, holy moly. I'm loving this. I'm loving this run that we've been on, guys. It's hitting for others is probably one of my favorite feelings. Like, I love hitting for myself, but honestly, I'm a bit of a singles guy. I'll do breaks here and there. All right. Come on, bottom card. Come with me. We got Shaw on the field level. Antonio Gates. Jalen Carter. CD Lamb on the silver. Ooh. That's going to be a white rookie to 35 of JT Tuimoloau for the Colts. Who has the Colts? Casey Jump. Casey. Out of 35. $19 out of 35. Apparently for these couple of boxes, that's the case, dude, because, like, I need to count how many were just in that box after this. Rattler. There's a Shaw phenomenon silver. Yeah, we got extra prisms, dude. Ricky Pearsall on the silver. Graham Mertz, Quentin Johnston, Brian Thomas Jr., and Trey Smith. Yeah, that's kind of wild. I'm going to count our prisms real fast. That Shaw is sick. If that was a Shaw Zebra, I think I would have crapped my pants completely. Because I'm pretty sure that would be like, you know... I don't even know how much money. Too much. Right now, this is amazing. Let me see. No, we got extras. Because we have what? We have 5 on the wall. Let's see, there's 5 on the wall. This is another 5 here. So that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got 19 prisms in that one. That is 4 above. Holy crap. Okay, I need to grab more top loaders because I thought that was going to last an entire select break. It did not. So again, that'll take me 2 seconds. And we'll get into box 2. Let's see if it can stay this hot, because I hope so. All right, we are good to continue for right now. Get off the keyboard. Okay, let's see what box 2 holds for us. Adam Thielen, Leonard Fournette, Sparks of J.J. McCarthy on the silver patch. Out of 149, who has the Vikings? Nick. There we go. We got your little JJ. Boom. Let's keep it going. We got Higgins, We got Williams. Woo. We got Jade Barron on the silver. We got Big Boy for the 49ers, Alfred Collins. '49ers are John Coyle. Ashton Jainty on the club. Jamar Chase. Donovan Jackson. Rashad Bateman on the silver. Trey McBride. Pat Bryant. Yaya Black. Isaac Tesla for the Lions. Kyler Murray. Xavier Worthy. Patty Mahomes on the score select. I think I mentioned it during the personal. If you guys do not know, select was a derivation of score. I actually have a score select Mike Piazza, I believe, from 1996. It really gave me a trip when I saw it again for the first time when I was a kid. I'm like, wait, select was that old? The meme of JJ? Yeah. No, I see it. Now I can't unsee it. Thanks for that. Alright, we'll do this for right now. And we'll keep it going. Oh geez, did I just see what I thought I saw? We'll see. Okay, not going to do that to myself. Aaron Jones on the tricolor. Very nice out of 199. Jainty on the silver. Okay. Box picking up. Hampton on the neon icons. Patrick Surtain. Saquon Barkley. It is a Hampton 2 boxes. Hampton club level silver. Field level. Aaron Jones. Elick Aomaner. Tyreek Williams. Malik Neighbors on the silver. CMC on the blue. Let me go ahead and just sleeve the couple of cards we have going on here. There's, again, I can pretty much say with a lot of confidence this seems to be producing more color than average. Color and prisms, like, geez. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. We got Quinshon Judkins on the neon icon silver. We got Nick Scarton. We got Travis Hunter. Boom! That's what I thought I saw. Team color match. Scataboo for Donnie Boy. For Donnie Boy. He's got the fat silver pen, or the fat silver Sharpie. Number 82 out of 149. Rookie signature. Cam Scat. His signature is just Scat. I don't know if he knows that just means shit in scientific terms. But, yeah, I gotta take a photo of that. Actually, I'm gonna have to I'll just take a photo of this entire break afterwards, because this is nuts. Sorry, Crockett, you're going down. Yes. This is a great 2-box break. Holy moly. Congrats, Donnie. Big congrats. Tyler Loop. Another Hampton. Another silver of Jalen Noel. Russell Wilson. Cliff Harris for the Cowboys. That's right. Who took the Casey. There we go. We got you an auto. It's Cliff Harris. It's blue out of 149. It's a blue auto box. A lot of legends right now. Let's see if we can go for a third auto, though. Why not? Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, legend autos will go up there. This break was absolutely loaded. Holy moly. Donnie, are you still with us? You having a panic attack? Will Howard. Jackson Dart. Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked for you with that. Scat is a hard hit. Tairoa. TJ Sanders. Another Savion, this time blue. That's 2 Savions. And that's, Donnie, you're slaying this break. Justin Jefferson on the silver. Cam Ward on the phenomenon. We have Jack Sawyer. Ooh. Nico Collins, field level. Out of 99. Just going to go ahead and... That's the first field level color we've seen. And just a couple more cards to finish off the break. Dawson Knox, I know the Super Collector. Matthew Golden. And Devontae Adams. Okay, I need a sleeve in case. That was an amazing 2 boxers. Now, we didn't get the extra auto in the second box, but we did get the scat. So that's pretty damn awesome. Holy... Dude, this is... I'm so happy. We've been on a streak, not only of me being able to rip basically every day that I've been on, but it's been just hit after hit. I love it. There were so many rookie silvers, too. Like, this is not normal. I have so many cards to sleeve. Or top load, rather. The Patty, yeah. What the heck, man? This is amazing. Our boxes are hot here at SD Sports Cards. And what did I say? Nick and Casey know it's the truth. If I go to the bathroom and have to wash my hands before a break, we hit harder. To the point where Casey and Nick have said I have to go to the bathroom if I'm doing a personal for them. I don't know what it is about Clean Hands Mojo, but Clean Hands Mojo is very real. This is going to be a hell of a recap. My God. Washed Hands Mojo, dude. It works every time. I really don't understand why, but it does. The Washed Hands Mojo is real. We absolutely slayed that break, not just with color, but with, again, we got an extra auto. We got a zebra. Yeah, this was awesome. Again, big congrats to everybody who hit. Anybody who I did not hit for, I am sorry. I did hit for quite a few people though. This was fairly well spread out. Obviously, Donnie took a lot of the big spots. But I know I got some hits in there for Nick. I got some hits in there. Again, Padre got the big hit with again, I think the scat might sell for more than the Hampton Zebra. Not 100% on that. Probably does. But again, he got another big hit for himself. Eugene got some nice stuff in there too. We got some stuff to work out for everybody. Yeah, as always, I appreciate everybody who joined me. This is a blast. I am unfortunately going to have to go to the bathroom again because this is kind of what happens. I have to go to the bathroom before a break, have to go to the bathroom after a break. There's so many rookie silvers. Holy moly. Yeah, mind you guys, what I'm sleeving right now is just rookie silvers, not the other silver. Or what I'm top loading is just the rookie silvers. This amount of rookie silvers is unprecedented. Holy crap, yeah. I forgot about the Judkins, too. Jesus. Alright, one hell of a recap coming over here, guys. That is a thick handful for a 2-boxer. Jeez Louise. Let me clean this. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just clean up this base pile. I always have the worst base piles. I'll take it out of there. Thank you. All right, we are here. These are all silvers to start, guys. Jack Sawyer, Kyle Williams, Quinshot Judkins, O'Marion Hampton, Ashton Jainty, Jalen Noel, Isaac Tesla, Jade Brown, Patrick Mahomes, not a rookie but still worth it. Phenomenon silver, Tyler Shaw, Trey Harris, RJ Harvey, Jaden Higgins on the field level silver to finish off all of the silvers. Savion Williams, Nico Collins on the field level out of 99. Savion Williams again on the blue. Alfred that's not in order. Alfred Collins on the tricolor. Blue, Christian McCaffrey. Another tricolor, Aaron Jones. White out of 35, rookie, JT Tuimalau. Or Malau. I don't know if that's correct. RJ Harvey, blue checker. Andrew Van Ginkel, blue checker. Tank Bigsby out of 49 for the Jags. And this is where things start to pick up a little bit. Again, not necessarily here, but very soon. JJ on the Sparks. Mike Singletary on the auto. Phil McConkey, I'm guessing dad of Lad McConkey on the auto. Cliff Harris on the blue auto for the Cowboys. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. And this is where things get really nice. Quinshot Judkins, white patch out of 99. Beautiful. O'Marion Hampton, rookie phenomenon zebra. Just beautiful again. And I would argue the biggest hit of the break. Cam Scattaboo, jersey color match out of 149 with the scat auto, not knowing that it means feces, but still love it because it fits his personality. Thank you, everybody. That was Select Hobby 248 2-box NFL. What a break. I'm going to go ahead and start boxing and sleeving stuff up. If there's anything else I can do for anybody, please let me know. I need to take a photo of this, and then I need to go to the bathroom. All right, let's switch this back over to here. Thank you again. Guys, that was awesome. Okay. Hey, Donnie. Just got a response from Alex. Can we do... He's asking for 210. Is that okay? Can we do $10 more? I don't know. I think it's a little bit easier of an ask now that I saw it after you hit the scat. I didn't even see it till now. I didn't even get to check my phone. But if you can do 210, that would be awesome. Or just $10 more. If you are still out there, sir. If not, don't worry. We'll catch you another time again. It's $10. I'm not tripping over it. Who's still out there with me? Again, I'm super glad we got to run that. Big hits all the way around. Again, if Casey had just taken the Browns, he would have hit that Judkins, which he admitted he doesn't mind. Just giving him a hard time. Who's still out there with me, guys? We still have an hour left. The night is not over. And I think we've proven our select boxes are hot. This is a great case. Gonna finish sleeving this up, print out the break sheet so everybody knows where everything goes. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking? Crud, I knew I forgot to do something. Who's still out there? Who's still out there with me, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to move our breaks around a little bit. We do have Prism on the screen. This will get moved over to here. Okay. All right, our new lineup. Topps Chrome Jumbo NBA 1 box is back on our screen on screen 3. Grab your basketball spots, guys. Donnie, I'm not sure if you're still out there. Alex did ask if you could send an additional $10, please, if you are still out there. Again, I'm not too stressed about it. It's just that's the price point he wanted, and I started breaking a little before I saw it. So I do apologize, but if you're able to help me out there, I'd very much appreciate it. Just let me know, sir. That's taking care of all of our breaks are on the screen. Let me finish doing that. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I guess my girlfriend and I have something in common tonight. We've got an upset stomachs. What are we thinking, guys? Do we fill her for Prism? Do we go after MLB? We've only done one basketball break here in the last couple of months. No, I do understand, guys. It is a pricey product. However, we have not adjusted our prices on these teams since we added them to the store. meaning that it has not been adjusted for the fact that boxes over the last couple of months have gone up a ton. If we were to redo this break now, if we were to like have to redo the break with pricing from now, it would be way more expensive. And that's not me trying to like say, no, we should up the price on you. I'm just saying, like, that's how much the boxes have gone up in price. With Khan having set the rookie record, with Flag doing what he did, with Edgecombe being so strong, with the fact that you've got LeBron and Wemby autos and everything else going on there, guys, like, there's just no denying that it's probably going to be a ridiculously expensive box. Maybe forever. So on that note, it's kind of the same thing as I was saying with Panini, but on a different front, which is just take advantage of the fact that it's been sitting forever. Because we have not updated our pricing. If you look at our pricing from 2 months ago and our pricing from now, pricing 2 months ago roughly when I started with this company, and now it's exactly the same. That is roughly how long we've been sitting on this jumbo. Now let's remember, Jumbo has 3 autos versus again, we did the 2 box of hobby, that's 2 autos. So you do get more out of this break. Usually significantly more color, at least double the color. So just let me know what we're thinking, guys. A line of filler for Prism, I guess because football's been going. If someone else has a suggestion of what they'd like to do, please let me know. I will always give that its fair shake in the chat. Just gotta try to shake it up. Like, just see what we can do. All I can say is that this has been an unprecedented run of just solid hits. Again, breaks. If anybody out there has watched breaks for any significant portion of time, they know that personals and 2 boxers don't normally hit as well as we've been hitting recently. Kind of started with Pristine, but at least, again, I can only speak for myself. It's been awesome. There's been solid box after solid box, and I love it. You know, we had those the Chrome that was bought, and I was able to hit that lock clear. I can't remember the pitcher's name, the Orange Wave out of 25 auto. Like, that kind of hitting like that for people makes me happy. Genuinely. Like, I couldn't possibly imagine affording being able to rip all these boxes on my own. So the ability to do so, what do you call it? Even if it's for others, is a genuine blast. Like, I'm happy for y'all when you hit, and that's not just me saying it as like a breaker because, you know, it's my job. Like, I've been on the other side. I've been that guy who's been chasing something, and, you know, just whether you want to hit or it's the guy who you really want, like, everywhere in between, it's a great feeling. Let's go ahead and drop a filler. I'll go to the bathroom, and we'll figure it out from there. Thanks, guys, for being with me so far. There we go. Filler 4-2, $12 per, 2 for 21. Toss spot gets Vikings, second spot gets Texans, and Prism Optic Mixer 246. I'm running something a little cheap here, just to see if we can get it going. On that note, as I said, I'll be right back, running to the restroom. Sick break, man. Sick break. guys, I'm back. We've got about 40 minutes left on stream. What do we get? Oh, we're down to one viewer. Who's still with me? What? Liquid's cramping. There it is. Oh. Who's still with me, guys? We got 40 minutes left on stream. It is not over. We gonna do anything else tonight, guys, or was Select dead? There we go. Who's still out there with me, guys? I'm here. I'm just cleaning some stuff up after the break. Takes a little bit again. I can be messy with that. And it's just because I try to get the cards out and then things get all over the place. That was a lot of fun, guys. Like, seriously. I appreciate everybody who comes in and joins me, especially on the regular. It's a serious blast. It is funny, though. I go on my rants, and people end up wanting to buy cards. I don't know if it's to shut me up, or, again, I know Nick and Casey enjoy it. But, I mean, I'll keep ranting if I need to. Who's still out there? Let me know. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? What do we want to do? I'll start ranting again. I'm more than happy to do that. Helps my time pass. So why not? So let's see. What was I saying before? Well, one, we have this filler going on. $12 per 2 for 21. The 2 for's a great deal, guys. Top spot gets Vikings. Second spot gets Texans. And Prism Optic Mixer 246. I can always do one of the bigger teams there. I've got no oppositions to that. Just wanted to start something cheap. But here's the deal, guys. I'm going to say the exact same thing about Prism as I did about Select. Maybe even more so than Select. Here's the thing. Select, it's very hard, especially this year. But let's not forget that Prism also hits pretty hard this year. It is rough as a personal. There's no denying that. As a team break, it really isn't that bad. And the reason being is that, again, one, we only have the Browns and the Jags left. I believe that is the first select. I believe that's the first football break that we have done here that I can remember without some sort of Travis Hunter major hit. You still had your Tank Bigsby out of 49, so the Jags did not miss for select. But I swear to God, every Prism, every what do you call it? Every Prism and every optic, and the optic mixer too, we see Travis Hunter multiple times, including autos. There is to keep in mind as well that there are dual autos, including Shador and Travis together. So it's kind of you have your chance there as well. Mahomes does sign, just like he did in Select, which is why you see the price that you do now. Here's the big thing, too. We can all admit that we love our downtowns, which we do have a chance at this break again. We haven't hit a downtown yet. I feel like we're due. It's got to be lurking here, guys. Not only we're overdue for downtown, which are, again, going to increase exponentially in value, because, let's be honest, Topps case hits are nice. They are not on par with Panini's. The home field advantage is just a derivation of a downtown. We all know that. And it's starting to do well in baseball, but I don't know if it's going to translate as well. Downtowns are just way nicer. And then we have the Color Blast. I would say the closest thing to a Color Blast that we see is the Helix. The Helix in Topps Chrome is not nearly as nice. Like, not even close. Like, I get they got the 101 Helixes and stuff, and again, it looks great in a Super. But Color Blast, especially like the duals, the singles and the duals, are just, again, they've been a hobby favorite forever, to the point where they had to do the black, where they wound up adding the black Color Blasts, which honestly I may like a little bit more just from a personal standpoint. But again, they come out of Obsidian, and it's a one-pack box, and it's a little bit hard. It's a lot harder to hit. I mean, I'd say it's a lot harder to hit on average. Then they did, like, again, the Phoenix Color Blast for people who wanted a Color Blast but didn't want to pay Color Blast Color Blast prices. And here's the thing. Not only are you not going to get something on par with the Color Blast with Topps, you're not going to get the cheap option or a secondary option. You're just not even going to get any of them. And that's the unfortunate part. Is that, again, it has its benefits. The thing that will put Topps Chrome over Prism to a degree is that it has on-card autos. However, that does not necessarily outweigh Prism for a few reasons. First off, if you want to compare a one-box on-card auto situation, you would be comparing it to Optic. Now, here's the thing with Optic. Yes, it's a one auto a box situation, but you have your downtown shot in there. Unless you have a class like a Flag and a Knuckle together, is the couple color box and the one auto going to cover it? In my opinion, I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. They would need again, something like a downtown that people would chase after like crazy. And again, they could try adding the home field advantage, but I don't know if that's going to do it. I don't think that's enough. So that's the big concern for me, and why I'm like, buy your Prism now. People are going to be fussy over it. The prices may, again, first year prices for football, again, this is the cheapest Prism I've seen in a very long time at 1,000. In a very long time. It is not going to stay there, guys. And the reason being is, again, last year products do better. Yes, the previous years, like last year, Topps Chrome was bolstered by the fact that it had Steph, right? Like that again. What are the odds? What are the odds that it'd be Steph and then it's done? We have to remember Panini was around doing Prestige and other stuff at that point as well. Prestige didn't do as well as Topps Chrome back then, and then it starts changing. I mean, Prestige still wouldn't do as well as Topps Chrome, but you see what I'm saying. So this is why, we look at the truth of the market. Topps boxes, on average, are more expensive than Panini's. Like, on average, you just look across the board. That's just the way it is. We don't have licensed Topps football to compare yet, but we do have the licensed NBA comparatively. Finest is a mid-tier product. Now, I mean, it's still very desired, but it isn't on the same level as Chrome. And it is still on release. What is it? Again, yeah, it's $960, guys. It's $1,000 a box. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the autos sell huge, especially right now on release. It's big. I'm never going to... Again, here's the thing. The hits you get out of there merit the price. And so I understand that. And I'm not, as a breaker, going to tell you ever to not do it. I'm using that as an example of the fact that we got 4 products, and you're not going to see a box probably at 500 that's Chrome. Especially with multiple autos. Or a lot of color. You will see paper products at that level, but you won't see Chrome. Finest is not, again, if you're just going to tier things, I mean, a lot of people, for me, I go Prism, Select, Optic in terms of sales. Some people would put Optic above Select. I think Select, you just have a bigger diversity. Again, the downtowns may usually put Optic over, though. Those are all Chrome products. I mean, here's the thing. Cosmic is beautiful. I love it, but I don't know if they're going to get it out in time. And so if they get a Cosmic out, that's going to be great. But how expensive is it going to be, guys? And again, it's just... It hurts to see it because right now, at least looking at who's entering the draft class this year, I don't see anybody who's going to make it, like, super worth it. What's going to be worth it is the people who want Stroud first licensed autos, where they want Knicks, May, Bryce Young, but like Jaden Daniels. But let's be honest, no one who they've signed exclusively does well or has done well. May, I mean, I'm not going to write May off completely, but that was one of the worst Super Bowl performances I think I've ever seen. Stroud hasn't made it there. Daniels keeps getting hurt. And I'm not saying that they're not going to be great, but going into 2026 football, tell me why I would spend over $1,000 a box to chase the first license autos of those guys who have done nothing. We have Ward, who did nothing. You have Dart, which is nice. And again, it's going to sell very well, but it's the second year. So, how are you going to make that work? Who are we chasing? That offensive tackle who ran a 4.4? I mean, that's pretty sick, don't get me wrong. But I don't think anybody's going to be chasing for the one-on-one of Mr. the fastest big man we've seen in a long time. So on top of everything else, like, yeah, they're going to put Patrick Mahomes in there. Of course they're going to put Tom Brady in there because Fanatics has them by the balls. And I'm just going to be real with it. And the reason why Patrick Mahomes did this is, one, Panini offered him a buttload of money uh, offered him a buttload of money to do it, and I mean, you'd be stupid to turn that down. And then two, they also had sticker autos that they were ready to dump that they thought they could hold for a very long time until they could jack the prices up on other products to have Mahomes exclusive autos. With the exclusivity of Tom Brady to Fanatics at the moment, and them having Mahomes then, and everybody else, they're going to use that as their reasoning for an expensive box. If it's one auto a box, good luck, dude. I will never spend I don't know about anybody else, but like you're going to be stuck breaking. And I'm a breaker, guys. I love doing this for y'all, but I also want people to be able to afford to rip for themselves. And I am afraid that it is going to become harder and harder as it just, again, the less product that's produced, the higher the demand, and the higher the demand with more scarcity, increase prices. It's just the law of supply and demand. I wish it worked differently. But all of this is to say that, again, whether you're just a fan of the team, whether you're prospecting certain people, whether you're an investor, a collector, anywhere in between, you can't really get better. You won't find a better time to invest in Panini products, whether that be trying to get the cards here, whether that be investing in sealed boxes, anywhere in between. Like, please, I'm just telling you guys, heed my warning. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who have done this far longer than I have. The only thing I can say is that I've had the benefit of... I know a lot of people in the industry. Let's just put it that way. Big and small. I also happen to know, and am very close friends with, somebody who delivers to the Topps factory consistently. He happens to run it. What do you call it? He's the general manager of a Jimmy John's in the area who delivers to them constantly. And basically, the printers are going a million miles an hour, and they can't keep up. Their workers are working overtime, and they're trying to make everything work and keep things from falling off the rails. They're going to try to outsource whatever they can to Italy, but that will also heavily delay anything coming our way. Ooh. And that is until they can get more sorry, 1 second, guys. That's until they can acquire another facility here in the United States or somewhere closer. And so, I mean, sorry, ADHD and also a little tired. The best way to put this is, until they can meet manufacturing demands, which they're not going to be able to, prices of individual products are going to continue to go up through the roof, to the point where many people may be stuck buying singles or doing what do you call it? Multiple what do you call it? Or going to be either going to be stuck buying singles or just having to do breaks or potentially having to do like Klarna to afford a box, which isn't what I want to see. And again, I'm actually saying this in that I love breaking for y'all. I think breaks are a fantastic way to be able to get in and get your teams without spending a buttload of money, because everyone knows hobby's expensive. Retail's expensive. So it is the best way to get in overall. but I don't want it to be everybody's only option, I guess is the best way to put it. Dang it, what did that say? That can't be right. That's what I thought. Who is out there listening to my rant? That wasn't my best one, not gonna lie. We got about 15 minutes left, guys. I mean, if there's anything else y'all need from me, please let me know. I'm probably, yeah, I'm just gonna start cleaning stuff up here. I'm getting ready to end my night. I'll probably take the trash out here in just a sec, just because it got full from the break. Yeah, thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. We had a lot of viewers. I think it peaked like around 10. I got peaked at 8. That's not bad. But I love it. We've been on a roll. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow. There's, again, I'm not leaving y'all for another, what is it, 15-ish minutes. I am just going to, again, if anybody needs anything or has any questions, again, please let me know. I'm always happy to answer. At the moment, though, I'm literally just trying to make sure everything is nice and tidy for everybody who comes in tomorrow. I don't come until later. There's too much stuff here. I need to fix this. And goat. Cool. Jeez, I'm tired. And that came out of nowhere. Although I've been up since pretty early. Yikes. getting old. I wish Dr. Pepper was any kind of caffeine that actually did anything for me, but unfortunately, it's just not. Who's still out there with me, guys? Hope y'all are having a great night. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow. It's nice. That's the first time my girl's been in the chat. Appreciate Donnie on the and Nick on the recommendations too. Really do. Oh, I need new wardrobe, man. I've lost so much weight. None of my pants fit me anymore. Man, I don't remember the last time I've yawned like this. This is crazy. Ouch. Oh, crud. I did not realize I have that doctor's appointment tomorrow. Alright, guys. Yeah. Ooh. Jeez. Sorry. Alrighty, guys. I am going to take the trash out, go to the bathroom real fast, since it's a little dead. Again, the filler's up there. Please feel free to take spots in the store. It is double rewards, guys. So the double rewards is pretty huge, especially if you take big spots. So yeah, again, thank you everybody who's been with me. We do have about 9 more minutes live. But at this moment, I'm just kind of going to help clean everything up so I can make the quickest possible exit for my evening. So we can be back tomorrow and hopefully get another break off. Prism really isn't that far. If I can get the Browns and the Jags off, we're right there. Ouch. we got our last 5 minutes here on stream. Yeah, I was just trying to get everything all set up, ready to go. Alrighty. Whoops, I forgot to do something there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Now people can say that 248 ran today. Ow. That hurt. Ouchie. Owie. Who's still with me? We got 2 more minutes, guys. Oh, I'm gonna take this off my neck. I always freaking almost take this home. Any takers for the last minute? Again, last minute call, guys. Last minute call. Alrighty, it is 9:30, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me again. That was a wonderful select break. Again, love the Discord and the chat. It was awesome. The entire night was great. This has been a great run consistently with all of y'all. This is Mike with SC Sports Card signing out. I will see y'all tomorrow around the same time. Have a good night.